Hello everybody, how you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic week. My name is Paul. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I've had a few new subscribers recently, so thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. Today I want to talk a little bit about my experiences of being on the carnivore diet. This is something that was requested by one of my subscribers. I can't even see subscribers today. Subscribers. He left a comment on one of my videos, just wanting to know a bit more about how it's gone for me. So yeah, I started the carnivore diet back in August 2023, August the 10th, which was 189 days ago. So yeah, I'm quite new to it still, really, and you can tell I'm a newbie because I'm messing up all the time. I did mention it in my video where it's gone wrong, but I'll get into that in a little bit more detail in a minute. First of all, if you are just looking for a bit more information about what the carnivore diet is, basically it means you can eat any animal product, any meat that you like, cheese, eggs, things like that. So all the good stuff, yeah, all the stuff that's really good for your body and exactly what your body needs. The species intended diet is what I like to say, or the proper human diet, as a lot of people say as well. So how's it gone for me? So basically, I first discovered the carnivore diet through Jordan Peterson. I've mentioned this a few times as well. He did an interview on the Joe Rogan podcast, just explaining how he'd achieved so many amazing benefits from living this lifestyle. Him and his daughter actually just changed their lives completely, improved so many aspects of their life. So yeah, I did my research, watched the Dr. Ken Berries and the Dr. Shafi's, Homestead How, watched all of them. Didn't take me long before I realised this is something that I've got to do. It's something that makes perfect sense. I didn't have to do it in terms of health reasons. Like, I've been quite good, in touch wood, in terms of health so far. 46-year-old, heavily smoker most of my adult life. Started smoking when I was 12. Heavily drinking as well. Started drinking when I was about 12 as well, like drinking on the streets, drinking alcohol, even going out to pubs from about the age of 14, going out to nightclubs at the age of 14, I remember. And I was drinking, like in my 20s and 30s, I was drinking 8 pints of beer a night at home. So yeah, I've done a lot of bad things, even like food wise. It was a lot of takeaways, McDonald's, pizza delivery, kebabs, like doner kebabs, like all the stuff that they say is really, really bad for you, filled with carbs, filled with sugar. And yeah, luckily I had escaped bad health. I'd been quite good. Even my weight was quite reasonable. I've always been quite active in terms of jobs, and on and off I do bits of exercise as well, more off than on, like. But yeah, so that's basically how I got into it, like how I found it, and why I started it was just because I thought I want to prevent things in the future. You know, I don't want to get to my 50s and 60s and not be able to play with my kids. I've got young kids. I've got one that's only like 8 weeks old, so like, very young. I've got another 3-year-old. I've got a 7-year-old boy. So yeah, I've got very young kids for my age, and I want to be able to, you know, like play football with them when I'm in my 50s and 60s, whatever. I want to go on holiday with them, you know. I want to do fun things and not be crippled, bent over, or, you know, just all things going wrong with my body, which seems to happen to a lot of people. If you walk around the supermarkets, you'll see people, you see what's inside the trolleys, and then you look at them and you think, right, it makes sense. They're just all in pain, they can't walk. You see people in these mobility scooters all over the place as well, like people that's not much older than me. So I think most of that boils down to their diet, the nutrition that they've not had in their bodies for most, if not all, of their lives. The standard Western diet of all the things that I just mentioned before that I used to eat. You know, I used to live a lot on just pot noodles because they're quick and easy, but there's so much crap in a pot noodle. If you look at the ingredients, you know, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I started this on, like I say, August the 10th. From August the 10th to around about December the 20th, so, you know, a good few months, I restricted, did really, really well, felt fantastic. I hadn't had any cravings. I'd had a little bit of a fat adaptation phase when I first started for the first couple of weeks, which meant I had the runs, had some headaches, nothing bad. I didn't get any cramps, which can happen when your body needs some electrolytes. Like, you can be like sort of going to the toilet a lot more often when you first start for wheeze, and you can lose a lot of electrolytes. Luckily, I didn't have any issues with that, but I did put lots of salt on my food, which is recommended by people like Dr. Ken Berry. I've mentioned him twice now in this video. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the first and most important people you should watch on YouTube, in my opinion. He's the most knowledgeable, and he's just fantastic bloke. He's already saved millions of people's lives. And then also Dr. Shafi and Kerry from Homestead House. Absolutely, he could be a doctor, in my opinion. He's fantastic. He's so knowledgeable on this lifestyle. So yeah, when I say he could be a doctor, I mean a carnivore doctor. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very passionate. Go and check all three of them out if you want more information from people in the know, not from me, because I'm not. All I know is that I've done 89 days, and I got to, like I say, the 20th of December, really good. Yeah, I had dry skin on my face that had cleared up. I was sleeping better. I'd lost close to a stone, which is 14 pound. Even though I wasn't massively overweight, you know, I had a bit of a belly because of the beer that I drank for years. I'd switched from beer to non-alcoholic beer before I started Carnivore, and then once I started Carnivore, I went on to San Pellegrino, which is a sparkling mineral water. Drank quite a bit of that for a while, and pretty much now I drink normal filtered water, and I'll have some black decaf coffee sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 20th December, all going well. Yeah. Also, actually, sorry, should mention as well, I used to get a pain in my left kneecap. That was due to damaged cartilage when I was a kid. I fell over, chased my little brother around in the garden, fell over and hit my knee on the door rail, at the bottom of the door rail, burst my cartilage, and it was never right since. I've got a big bump on there now, and when I've done a lot of walking in the past, it could ache. When I was on Carnivore, when I'm on Carnivore, that pain disappears completely, but it comes straight back again if I mess up. And speaking of messing up, let's get to it. So Christmas time, there was birthday parties as well in the office where I work. As you can imagine, you know what offices are like if you've worked in one before. There's cakes everywhere, there's chocolate bars everywhere, there's biscuits everywhere. And I don't know why I caved in, yeah. Like, people have said, you know, don't beat yourself up about it. It's just one of them things, get back on it. But I caved in big style. I did it for weeks, like literally a couple of weeks. I was still carnivore in the sense that everything I was eating was carnivore except the biscuits and the sugar, which is the worst thing, yeah. Chocolate and biscuits. So it's been pretty much the same. I go through a couple of weeks of strict carnivore, then I have some more biscuits and some more chocolate. I live in a household where it's everywhere as well. I'm the only one in this house that is carnivore, so yeah, I've got temptation everywhere, and I just don't have the willpower at the moment to be strict carnivore all the time. So yes, the channel is called UK Carnivore Guy, and I try to be carnivore 100% of the time, but it doesn't always work that way. So if you think it's false advertising, fine, leave the channel, whatever you want to do. But my goal and aim is to be 100% straight carnivore all of the time. That's what I want to get to. But I still class myself, like I said before, as a new carnivore. I'm messing up from time to time, like having the biscuits. Like I said, I can feel it when I do have the sugar. Pain in my knee comes back. I do get a bit of dry skin sometimes. I don't sleep as well, and I've definitely put weight on since December. It's now, what, February, I don't know, something 14th, 15th, whatever it is, and I've put most of the weight back on that I lost. Yeah, literally. And that is eating. What I eat, I have 2 meals a day, so generally when I'm off work anyway, I've had 4 days off. This is my 4th day off. Every day I've had 2 ribeye steaks for breakfast, cooked in butter, and then I'll have bacon and eggs later on, or I had mince, a 500-gram pack of minced beef, or ground beef as they call it in America. I had that one day. Today I've got some belly pork, so I'm going to have that for me dinner later on. So yeah, I'm having nothing but carnivore food, but I had biscuits only yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So that's something that I've got to work on. Like I say, I'm not beating myself up about it. I don't pretend to be perfect. And you know, there is people out there are 100% strict. They are excellent at it, and I commend them. And that is what I'm going to achieve. That's the goal that I'm going to set myself. That's what I want to do, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to find somebody like that, I'll tell you who's a good guy, who's brilliant with this, is the Carnivore Soldier. Also, Carnivore for Life, Alex. Carnivore Nation, excellent. And if you want to watch just somebody that is brilliant, in my opinion, fantastic way of talking, that is Lauren, and she is called Farmer's Wife Farming Life. So you've got loads of people to check out. I think most of the links for these will be below anyway in the description. So, you know, if you want to learn more, if you're interested in this way of life, go for it. Check them out, because honestly, if you do this right, it is life-changing. It's saving thousands of people's lives every day. It's reversing type 2 diabetes. It's reversing depression, anxiety, dementia. It helps with cancer, anything, heart disease, anything you can think of. Most of these diseases are caused by inflammation. Inflammation is caused by sugar. So get rid of it. Yeah, don't do what I'm doing. If you can stay strict, do it. And I swear to God, try it for at least 30 days and tell me. Drop a comment below. Tell me how you feel. If it's not working for you, tell us that it's not working for you. Sorry, I'm just switching hands, arms aching. So yeah, do it. Let us know. Just let us know anyway. Who are you? How are you doing? You know, are you on the carnivore diet? Are you thinking about doing it? How long have you been on it, and what results have you had? Have you also done what I've done and messed up a few times and fallen off the wagon? If you have, you know, drop a comment below. It's good to know that I'm not the only one. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's now, like I say, middle of February. I've messed up a few times this month, but I'm going to try and get back on it. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and start a minimum of a 2-day fast, having nothing but water. I'm back at work anyway, so hopefully there'll be a little bit less temptation than there is here. And I'll let you know how that goes. I'm hoping them 2 days of having nothing but water will sort of remove some of the sugar cravings. I don't know if I'm just being delirious here or not, or if it will actually help. I don't know. So that's the plan anyway. And after them 2 days, back on a carnivore, hopefully strictly for the rest of the month. And then from March onwards, yeah, 100% strict. That's the plan, yeah. But yeah, that's it. I've gone on for 12 and odd minutes now. So I do appreciate you sticking around if you're still watching. There is something Sarah does in her videos, the Imperfect Carnivore. She sometimes says a word. So if you've watched this video right to the end, she knows that the person's watched the video right to the end. So the word for me is going to be castle. Type the word castle below, and that'll let me know that you've watched this video all the way through. That proves to me that you're a star, like proper subscriber, yeah. Also, if you haven't done so yet, hit the like button, please. That really does help the channel. Really do appreciate all of your support with this. We need to get the word out to as many people as possible. And you never know, we could be out there saving lives by doing this. So that's it. Thanks again. You guys have a fantastic weekend coming up. You guys take care. And for now, I'll see you later.